Hello everyone and welcome to episode 9 of 9 in 9 with Sheffield United. Today we take on Ipswich Town in another huge game in our season. As you can see, we have closed right up on the top two. Potentially today we have a chance to move into the automatic places. We'll take a look at the results we've had since we were last together to see how we've got here. Don't forget, if you enjoy this content, to please leave a like on the video, subscribe to the channel if you haven't done so already. Don't forget to click that notification bell to know when a new video goes up on the channel. And also don't forget to leave me a comment if you've got anything to say. Let's dive into those results we've had since we were last together. So following the narrow win over West Bromwich Albion, we dispensed with Swansea City fairly comfortably. João Pedro, Daniel Podence, Ryan Brewster and Josh Sargent with the 4 goals. We managed to squeak past Queen's Park Rangers, João Pedro with the only goal of the game. And last time out we saw off Blackpool, Yakuzi with 2 goals. Putting us in prime position, 78 points from 41 played, 5 left in the season. With Barnsley having 83. West Brom have got 81, but they do have a better goal difference than we do. So if we can bang in a few goals in the next couple of weeks, that will help us out greatly. Crystal Palace have got 79. They're still very much in the fight, as are Brentford. So it is very much all up for grabs. I still wouldn't count Middlesbrough out at this stage. It does look like it's going to be a forlorn chase for Ipswich, however. 69 points from 41, 6 points off the playoffs. They desperately need to beat us today if they're going to keep up. Same for Stoke, 68 for them. Everybody else is fine. Luton, Bristol City, Swansea and Derby completing the top half. Down at the bottom, Rochdale almost certainly will be playing League One football next season. The fight is on for the other 2 places though. Huddersfield have got 37, Sunderland have got 39, Blackburn and Blackpool are both on 41, Preston on 43, QPR on 44, Millwall on 45. Hull City are up to 48 points. They have had an amazing run of form to get them away from trouble. Charlton have got 51. Leeds have also got 51. Coventry have got 54. So, can we move in to striking distance of the top 2? Meaning it's going to be a very interesting end to the season. Either way, if it's going to be the playoffs, fine. It may well be automatic at this point. Before we get to the teams, huge weekend. So Barnsley take on Crystal Palace. West Brom take on Brentford. So we really do have an opportunity today, if we can win at Portman Road, to put a lot of pressure on the sides above us. So here are the 2 starting lineups for this one. Ipswich start with Haldecki in goal, Vincent Young, Nelson, Bagut, Bagan, Harper, Dewsbury Hall, Junchuk, Fraser, Barlow with Maurizio leading the line. We start with Sarr in goal, Gijot, Diop, O'Connell, Furlong, Frabota, Downs, Costa, Podence, Pedro, Ryan Brewster leading the line. Big game for both sides today though. Can we get into those promotion places? We need results elsewhere to go our way. It's a big weekend with everybody playing everybody else. Ipswich still in the fight, just about, for a playoff place. Their need may well be greater than ours. Free kick. Dewsbury Hall is going to take it. Sends it to Bayer, who's unmarked. He's unleashed one. Goodness me. He's a centre-back, right? Barnsley and West Brom have taken early leads. So our need is very much greater now to keep that gap down. Barlow with the ball into the area. Headed away. Podence will pick it up. Chance for us to break out. 2-on-2 as it stands. Come on, Daniel. Kind of gone the wrong way round, though. Going to send it in. Was that a shot? Was that a cross? You decide. Downs into Gijot once more. Foster into Diop. O'Connell. Foster into Pedro. Trying to get through. Oh, could have rolled it through for Brewster, really. For Frabota. Going low. Oh, good block. Corner. Come on. Vincent Young with the ball. Good tackle from Pedro. O'Connell. Going to Diop. Onto Downs. Looking for Podence. Come on then. Coming inside. Looking for Ryan Brewster. He's got a lot of work to do from here, but he has fired it into the back of the net. That'll do. Ryan Brewster's 23rd goal of the season. Thought he had work to do. He just unleashed it. Didn't really need to do anything more. Good ball from Daniel Podence. Good run inside. Taking on the defenders. And yeah, just gets towards the 18-yard line and smashes it in. 1-0 Sheffield United. Brentford have equalised against West Brom. Exactly what we needed. Second goal would be even better. Podence with the corner. Going to swing it in towards the back post. And Jack O'Connell saved? Not sure. Might have hit the bar. João Pedro saved this time. And a rare goal for Jack O'Connell if that had gone in. Barnsley leading by 2-0. They look like they're getting off into the distance to Barnsley. Why this goal is very important to us. We need to try and keep hold of it. We need to try and extend this lead if we can. Ipswich will come on to us in the second half. They have to. Their playoff race depends on it. Although Luton are leading Middlesbrough. So it's all happening. 1-0 at half-time. Ryan Brewster's 23rd goal of the season. It will keep the pressure on West Brom going into the final 4 games. Going to be a fascinating end to the season. O'Connell sending it over the top, looking for Ryan Brewster. Nelson picks it up though. Baggett goes into Dewsbury Hall. Lots of Ipswich players on a yellow card at this point in time. Maurizio trying to get away. Furlong intercepts it. Trying to get us on the counter. Podence finds Brewster. Back into Gijot though. That was the best thing to do rather than try and turn on it. Goes for Furlong. Fagan heads it forward. Still got the football though. Looking for Ryan Brewster again. Can he finish it this time? Same sort of finish. Same result. 2-0 to Sheffield United. That is a very big goal. Ryan Brewster coming to the party this afternoon. Second goal of it. Same result. Inside the penalty area just this time though. Job coming down the field. Plays it looking for Furlong. Flicks it on for Brewster. Has he got the hat-trick in him? Goes inside the penalty area. Going to try and supply. João Pedro at the far post. And it's tipped away by the goalkeeper. Probably should have buried that. He was unmarked. Looking over the top for Brota. Into O'Connell. Costa. Downs. Costa again into Brewster. Oh, he gets away. Chance for number 3. Chips it over the goalkeeper. Ryan Brewster has a hat-trick. And that is probably game over. Good stuff, Ryan. He's been supplied very, very well. Little cheeky one, this one. Over the top of the goalkeeper. Just proves he has it all. Gets away from the defender. Gets lucky to get away from the defender. But that is definitely 3-0. Perhaps we can take Ryan Brewster off as well. Don't need him anymore. He has done his job. Free kick. Going to be sent in by Barlow. Baggett's unmarked, but he's fired it wide of the post. Got a lot of power on him, that boy. Connell into Ferrota. Looking for João Pedro. Trying to get away. Goes back into Costa. Looking for Daniel Podence. Chance for number 4, perhaps. Oh, good save from the keeper. Let's have a look at a couple of changes. West Brom have taken the lead. But not going to help us out today. Ryan Brewster is going to come off the field, though. Holzek is going to come on. And we'll take Flynn Downs off. He is on a yellow card. The yellow card away from a suspension, if you know what I mean. You know what I mean. Jack O'Connell has picked up a knock as well. He's going to come off. Ethan Gruber is going to come on. I love Ethan Gruber. Love saying his name. Ipswich Town fans are on their way home though. The Ryan Brewster show rolls on. Let's see what it's done to the table at the end. Gijot into Doyle. Goes back into Gijot. Bruno Costa looking for Furlong. Surprised it's still 11 against 11. Which have got a lot of players on a yellow card, as I said earlier. João Pedro looking through for Podence. Rolled to the goalkeeper. And Podence has picked up a knock. He's going to have to stay out there for the final 10, I'm afraid. We've used all our substitutes. Doyle into Holzak. Looking through for Holzak. That Ipswich defence is parted like the Red Sea. This time Haldecki has got it though. Put it over. Podence will pick it up on that injury, of course, but he's still out there. He'll be fine. Plenty of flash room. Furlong trying to get through, looking for Holzak down the centre. Gone far too wide. Furlong looking to the back post. João Pedro is unmarked, and this time he's headed in for number 4. That'll do ya. Start the car. Let's take the 3 points home. Lovely cross from Darnell Furlong. Finishes the job quite nicely. Sheffield United 4, Ipswich Town 0. Swept aside. And that is probably Ipswich's playoff race run for Burnley. into Dewsbury Hall. From lead 3-1. It's a good result for us. A lot of the playoff sides are losing. The top two, though, are winning, but we're keeping pace. Just about. Barlow at the far post. Heads it back in. Barlow could save. To be fair, goal difference might be all important at this point. The 4-0 is a good scoreline for us. Chance for 5, perhaps. Bruno Costa with the corner. Ball into the centre. Gio off the bar and over. Middlesbrough have equalised late on. Oh, that really is Ipswich curtains for them, unfortunately. Looking for Holzack. Nelson heads it forward to Dewsbury Hall. That is going to be it. Referee will look at his watch. He will blow the full-time whistle any second now. There it is. Full-time. Ipswich 0. Sheffield United 4. Lovely stuff. Let's see what it's done to the league table. So it means Barnsley are 5 points clear of us. They're 2 points clear of West Brom. We are 3 points behind West Brom, up into third, with Crystal Palace losing to Barnsley. Brentford lost to West Brom. It's been a bad day for those sides. Middlesbrough picked up a result. Ipswich dropped below Stoke. They go 5 points behind with 4 games left to play. All getting very interesting at the top and the bottom. So with a playoff place nearly secure, we are going to come back on the final day of the championship season. That is the plan, at least at the moment. We've got Preston, Derby and Bristol City to play in between. If it gets a bit tetchy and we have a chance of automatic promotion before we get to Huddersfield, we'll come back to probably Bristol City out of those two that are the plan at the moment. Huddersfield Town on the final day, because they themselves will need the points for very different reasons at the bottom of the table. But we are flying at the moment. West Brom will be looking over their shoulder and hopefully we can catch them. 3 points is the gap at the moment. Hopefully we can close it down and have a very eventful final day. If not, it's the playoffs for us once more. Let's see what happens, shall we? Don't forget, if you enjoyed today's video, to please leave a like on it. Subscribe to the channel if you haven't done so already. Don't forget to leave me a comment if you've got anything to say. And I will see you next time. Thanks for watching. Goodbye.